this is GALVATRON, this is the Collector 75. Welcome to part 3 of a 3-part series on Scourge, Cyclonus and GALVATRON. This is part 3, so this is GALVATRON. And this is my original GALVATRON from when I was a child. I got this on... Oh my god. When did I get this? I'm not totally sure. Was it my birthday? 1986? September 1986? I can't remember. I think I got this guy before Ultra Magnus. I cannot remember exactly. I remember going up to Argos in Staines to get this. And I couldn't wait to get this because I wanted to reenact Target 2006. And I could look past the obvious flaws of this toy. And I had so much fun with it. As you can see, he's sticker worn. He is loose as hell. But I will refuse to get rid of this toy because he was my original. As you can see, he can't help but fall apart. They don't tab really into too well together anymore. But I refuse to get rid of it because this was my GALVATRON. This was my toy from when I was a child, and I love it. Now, GALVATRON, of course, was Megatron, and he got turned into GALVATRON in Transformers the movie, which everybody knows that, I'm pretty certain. So there was no real spoilers there. Now, obviously, gun laws had changed slightly, so they couldn't really use Megatron, and obviously they had to start giving him a great big orange barrel and everything, so they made him a big space cannon gun type thing to get round that. So, you know, for me, it didn't really bother me too much. Right, so anyway, so this is his space cannon mode, and it's okay. I don't mind it. I had a lot of fun with this, blasting everyone, and now he does have a button. He's got lights and sounds. Let's see how well these come out. Now, I can't remember. We'll push it far right and see what happens. He's got that one there, and then obviously the barrel does light up as well. I don't know if I'm going to show that too well. Let's get it in there. You can see that lighting up. But that is a very irritating one. Then we push him to the middle, and then he's got a different one. Oh, that is a really even more irritating one. And then one final push, and then we get this one. I don't know which one I prefer. I think I prefer this one. I think that's a much more. Of the three, all of them are irritating, but that one's less irritating. Now, I do have a couple of other versions of this. I've got another one of this one that actually works properly because the trigger doesn't work on this one. It's long since broke. I could never figure out exactly why. And it's in much better condition as well. And I do have the reissue from a few years ago now, which is all purple, and it's got sort of like speech effects, transformation noise and everything in that in the sound chip and everything, which is a lot better. And then there was another one which was an e-hobby release, which was exactly the same as this one, but we've had just a few extra stickers. Didn't really see the point in getting that one, to be honest, so I never did. Right, so let's transform him into his laser pistol mode. Now, that is a fairly easy thing to do from here. We just rotate these up to the back, like so. Put that there like that. Now you can open these maybe. I'm not totally sure exactly what you're supposed to do with these because I never understood why they're there, those flaps. And then we just bring that down. And then this is GALVATRON in his laser pistol mode. Now it's alright. I used to have good fun with this, pretending that he was a laser pistol, and of course now it doesn't work, so I had to do this when I was a kid, push the button on the top. It did work, and then one day it just stopped, so I have no idea why, but I like it. I had good fun with it. I liked it just as much as I liked Megatron turned into a gun, so I had no problems with that. The problem is with this toy, essentially you're just moving the arms about, rotating them at the waist, and that is about it. You know, he doesn't have the most imaginative transformation, or ingenuitive. I don't know if that's a word or not. But you see what I mean, he's fairly simple. Right, so let's take him to robot mode anyway. Right, so the first thing you're going to do is you're going to rotate him at the waist. One thing I did forget to mention, that he does take one of these little 9-volt batteries in there. I'm not surprised that battery is actually working, considering what me and my son were doing with it. We were hooking it up to some of his trains, making them run about 4 or 5 times faster than they should. But there we go, that's quite good fun. So anyway, right, so you do that, and then you rotate the legs out, like that. Nice satisfying noises there. Close them up, rotate, or move the legs out to that position. rotate the little feet there. And that's that. Then we're going to move my camera ever so slightly upwards. Move that. Oh, bloody hell. Legs are just collapsing on themselves again. Then we're going to come to here, move this to that position, rotate that down, fold that to the back, that goes into that position. And then we're going to come to these arms, just fold out the arms from under here, like so. I'm going to push him all the way back there, and there is Galvatron. Now he does have this accessory which you cannot attach to him in any other mode, but so you plug that in, stick that on his arm. And there is Galvatron. And again, I had loads of fun with this when I was a kid. I'm trying to do it so it's actually in view shot here. I had loads of fun with Galvatron. I love it because he's actually sort of like got a Megatron-esque face with the crown and everything. I love it. I didn't notice that for years, to be honest. But I do like Galvatron. A very simple toy, but very playable. He's got some good articulation. He can move the legs at the knees and everything. So he's got good articulation for what he is. He can make him look like he's running along. Loads of stuff. I love it. Anyway, right. So let's put him with Cyclonus and Scourge. So here is Cyclonus. We're going to put him here. And we're going to take Scourge. And we're going to put him over here, and they look great together. Absolutely brilliant. I'd love to have room to display all these, and I'd put these on display because I think they look great together. And I always remember that iconic moment in the first part of Target 2006 where these guys arrived from the future. I loved it. Brilliant stuff. Right, but then also what you need to then do is add his sweeps and everything like that, so you can put these at the back. A few more extra Scourges. I know he's off for those feet. Don't want to click into place there. We've got a Target Master Scourge. You can go here as well. And then one more just to fill out a few more of his sweeps there. And then you're left with that. And I think that is a good display option, if you want my opinion. Right, so anyway, so this has been Graham, the Collector 75. I hope you liked this little trio of videos. And of course, if you enjoyed them, you can give them a big thumbs up. You can support my channel using the links below. And of course, you can follow me on Instagram. And I'll see you next time. Bye for now.